Today's video is I need some advice on this quilt for how to quilt it and the backing. We've got the coal boat that arrived last week, so that's at the end of the video, which is always great fun to see the coal boat. And we've got a little video of Bella and her progress. So come on in, it's freezing out here and let's go and get warm. I'm Tracy Perks. I'm a quilt pattern designer in the UK. I live on board a narrowboat and this is my floating studio. So if you're new here, you will be seeing lots more of the narrowboat, which is called the little boat. This week's video, there's not so much sewing involved. I've not been feeling tip top, so sometimes you just got to take it a bit easier, haven't you? So I've been doing more on the design process for my business this week. But I would really like your advice, please. So I don't know if you remember, I made this quilt top a couple of weeks ago for my friend. She's not very well at the moment and I want advice on how to quilt it. I've bought this soft throw. So let's just have a quick look at that. So it's all nice and soft. I don't know if this is called Minky, I'm not sure. But I bought this from one of the local stores in the UK and I've seen other people use this kind of thing on the back of quilts. But I've got loads of questions that I want to ask because I've never used it before. We've got a couple of options, I think. So the first one I think is called bagging, where you would place this face down onto the quilt top. Sew all the way around the edge and leave a gap, turn it inside out, right side out, and then do a top stitch all the way around the edge to secure it, and then I suppose quilt it. So I think that's one option. The other option would be to baste it to the quilt top without wadding or batting, and then quilt it as you normally would. But then let's come on to that because I've got questions about that as well. And then add the binding. So that's the other option. And I think the third option is to do that, but put a wadding or a batting inside. Now, I think that might make it too heavy. Firstly, I don't know which option to go with, the bagging or to baste it as I normally would a quilt. And my second question is, how do I quilt it? So I'm sort of thinking I could do a serpentine stitch, a long serpentine stitch. But is there anything that I really need to know? Because this is going to be on the back and the quilt top is going to be on the top. So this is going to be near the feed dogs. Is there anything that I need to know? Is there anything with regards to needles that I need to know about? I was just going to use an Aurifil thread, probably a 40 weight thread. What about feed dogs? What do I need to know about the feed dogs? Do I need to do anything with the feed dogs, or do I just try a piece and see how it goes? So you know, it's just a case of I don't know what I don't know. So as you can see, I really do need your advice. So please put them in the comments below, and then next week I might be a bit further forward with it, but I would definitely keep you informed on what is going to be happening with this quilt. And I need to get a wiggle on as well and get it quilted. I said at the start of the video that I'd not been feeling tip-top this week. It's been a bit hard work, actually. I have COPD, which means my lungs don't work at the capacity that they should do. And it gets quite frustrating because I can't do everything that I want to do in the week. Now, I know that I do need to rest up more than I actually do, but also I just can't sit still. So I have been making the most of it and designing this week. I've got a lot of designing to do for 2026. So instead of rushing around, cutting fabric, getting the fire going and all that stuff, I've got my graph book out and I have been drawing. These designs are then ready for me to start the pattern writing process when I'm feeling a lot better. Before I show you the coal boat, let me give you a Bella progress update. So it's a week and a half since Bella had her operation on her knee. So it's a cruciate ligament, and she's got a plate in there and 5 pins. Bella's on light duty, so no stairs, which is why Mr. Perks has been carrying her in and out of the boat. The only exercise she's allowed is to have a little wander when she has a wee, and that's it. So for the next couple of weeks, I think. And the vets have given us a plan on building that up over the next 12 weeks. She's going to have her stitches out as well this week. She has been so good. She lets Mr. Perks pick her up. I mean, she's 24 kilos, so I'm glad he's doing it and not me. As promised last week, here's a video of the coal boats. Now, I have got permission from both Nick and Holly to record the boats and them, so that's no problem with that. The coal boats come around roughly every 2 or 3 weeks in the winter. We get a text from Nick saying where he's going to be on what dates, and then we need to text back with what we want. So we might want coal, diesel and a bottle of gas, and then we tell him where we are and he will then know what to get ready for us. The coal boats are always a welcome sight on the canal, and they provide such a good service to us boaters. You can see here that another boat has turned up asking for diesel. There aren't many places on this stretch of canal where you could get 5 boats breasted up together. So you can see there's 2 boats here. One is the main boat, and then we've got the butty at the back. So the butty is towed and doesn't have an engine. Depending on the stretch of canal and whether there's trees, overhanging trees, or lots of boats both sides, depends on whether they go through single file like this, and you can see the rope in a moment towing the butty, or they might go through the canals breasted up side by side. Holly is steering the butty, and she's making me laugh because she's just put her little elf hat on and it's got bells on the end of it. I love it, Holly. Got bells. Oh, thank you. See you. Thanks for letting me film you as well. You're in my cast. Oh, excellent. See you later. Thank you so much for watching. Can you see the narrowboats going by outside? Oh, and how dirty my windows are. They're canal side, so I don't beat myself up too much about that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Just a few ways that if you want to keep in touch, there is my newsletter at my website. So I send that out sort of like once a week, just keeping you updated on what's happening with boat life, quilt life, all that kind of stuff. So that's at www.ropeandanchortradingco.com. And then we've got the Facebook group, which is called Made on the Cut. So if you wanted to join us there, if you're looking for a little community to join, then we are a nice friendly group of Facebookers. So yeah, head over there. I'll pop the link below in the description as well. And if you did like this video, you know what to do. Press like, subscribe, all of that stuff as well. So I'd really appreciate it. Okay, have a great weekend, a great week, whatever you're up to. Let me know what you're stitching.